Hello, everybody. I figured a little change of clothing would be good. I'm kind of missing my Vulture right now. I've had a little bit to cool down. They're still packing up over there, so they should be leaving soon. Sooner the better. I'm done with it. Anyway, welcome back. Let's make a good note out of this. Maybe we can find something interesting. See how resourceful I am. Let's go. So as you can see, it's a little later in the evening. I got something to eat. I did check my balance online at my credit union, and they have taken out the money. They caught it back. Looks like before the close of the day, like literally before almost 5 o'clock. But so it's been a little bit. But so we only have $31,000. I mean, only, right? Still a lot of money that hardworking people make in a year. But I'm going to need to start calling in some favors here because we need a tractor and we need a vehicle to get moving around. So I'll be making some phone calls here and we will. Oh, okay, there we go. Moving some vehicles around here so we can hopefully find maybe something in that price range. You never know. I mean, we could get lucky. There we go. All right, sheepies have some food. And let's go ahead and check out animals. Looks like we have 75. Not very good on the food front there, but we have a bunch of grass that we can put in there. We need to figure out how to load it up and move it. I think we could just huck the bales or huff the bales. Maybe I can go down and get a bale fork. Maybe find something cheap. You never know. So we will get that going. So they are moving at least, and they should be producing milk here shortly. Oh, we didn't actually look at the birdies, the poultry. Let's take a look at that right now. And the chickens are doing okay still, 15,000. So I was way off on how much the quantity of grain that thing can hold. It looks like it can hold like 80,000 liters, which is going to be much better because that means that they can hold on. So but we've got those chickens all delivered as well. So maybe we can get a good price on those eggs. But let's go ahead and get the Hurleman hooked up, and we will get this trailer moved forward. I'm going to drop this off right here. Pick up the forks, see if maybe I can have a little better luck getting those getting that machinery off there. Okay, get everything unstrapped here. All right, looks like we are good. So let's hope that I can just get these down without breaking anything. see if I can slide this under here. 1 second. Alright, looks like I got scooted onto those forks here. Let's back out super gently. Oh, watch the trees. Alright, let's just set it down right there. There we go. Alright, let's see if I can do the same thing with this big old honker right here. So I'm going to slide it underneath, maybe just push it on. So all you front loader forklift drivers are just going to laugh at me right now. How bad I am. Okay, this is kind of precarious. Not the... Oh, it's slipping. Okay, set it down, set it down. Set it down. Oh, that's not going to end well. Aha! Success! Sort of. Alright, let's see if we can even hook up to that thing like that. Yeah, that's not going to go. And oh, come on, just tip over a little bit. Okay, so that did get that over, thank goodness. Let's just not do that again. So I'm gonna put this back real quick. Get the trailer hooked up. Put it back where it belongs, and then we'll come back and pick up the mowing equipment. And like I said, then we'll start making some phone calls. See if we can get a... Oof. Feel that weight. Yeah, this tractor's not designed for this big of a trailer. We have some very seriously outclassed stuff right now. But we'll get this turned around and put back. And I'm going to make some phone calls. Looks like we got about a crate and a half. Yeehaw! We got money! Maybe. So, like I said, we will see you in just a moment. You know, I just realized we don't even have to wait for that grass to grow over there. We can get it planted when we have a chance, but we have plenty right here. All in the verges. All that lean, wonderfully weed, not weed free, but definitely has some weeds in there. But you know what? The sheep can eat it. All right. All right, let's test this out. Let's see if we can get some power. We have power. All right, down she goes in front, and we got back. See if we have power. We have power, folks. Oh, is the back not on? Oh, looks like I didn't turn the back on. There we go. That's going. That works. Oh, we have grass cuttage, people. Okay, we might be okay. Yeah, if we can get ourselves some for silage, you can make some bank on silage. That is awesome. Get those shut down. And we're going to go put these away for right now. Fortunately, I think buying extra grass or grain is not something... Oh, looks like we got our first jug of milk. Nice. I will take it. Let's set this off over to the side here. You probably don't want me to, block off the transformer box, but I just think that's too bad. I'm kind of a down with the man kind of feeling right now. So, down with the man. Okay. Well, we can't go everywhere in the tractor for very long, so I'm going to make some phone calls. Like I said, I'm going to head on up, and see if we can maybe find something that'll help us, and then we can get in there and maybe get that field harvested, because we need something. I mean, the Hurleman can kind of haul that trailer, but I have a feeling not actually so much. But we definitely can't sow any more fields. We can't do anything as far as that goes. I do need to clear away the straw. So we will see how that goes. Shutting down. Well, it is a stormy day. Kind of like my mood. We did have some really good luck yesterday. I think that I found a couple good leads. They may fit within our network and what we could afford. And we're going to go take a look at these prospects and see if it's something that might work for us. So we're going to head on down here. So the first one is somebody from the town said that they found, or they have a old beat up F100, and it is, he said it's pretty rough. It runs, but just barely. It's going to need some major work, but he might be able to let it go for a song. And at this point, I just need something that travels. I'm good enough with an engine where we could probably make that work. So that's awesome. So we will go down there, and I will see when we get to the residence. So the first person I talked to is Xavier Hoden. I don't know. He's pretty cocky on the phone. I didn't really appreciate that very much. So I'm not sure what really is in store, but he said it's just down here past the grain mill. It's something he had when he was in high school, and he just really wants to get rid of it. He got a newer vehicle. He's been trying to sell for a while, but he said he'd cut me a pretty sweet deal on it. But let's see. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. So it might need a little bit of work, but it does run and drive. But he's, not really. Oh. Thing's slammed. Dude, there's like no clearance on this thing. How could you do this to a truck? I don't get it. All the people out there who like the lowriders, beautiful stuff. Totally, but yeah, farm truck, negative. So, well, gosh, it's awfully dirty. Looks like some kids have been putting their muddy hands all over it. Let's get inside, take a look. I mean, the interior is pretty clean. Looks like at least took care of that part of it, but let's see if it can, hopefully it doesn't bad gas or something. Seems like it wants to. All right. Wonder if, let's see, take a look under the hood here 1 second. Let's see what we got. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Yeah, I could see why there's not doing very good on that. So this is a late to mid 70s Lizard model F100, and so it had the points, and it looks like those points were pretty worn. I was able to adjust them a little bit up and give them a little file job. I pull my nail clipper out there. A little mechanics trick. You get your nail clipper and shine those points up a little bit, and sometimes you can get it good. So, but oh yeah, right up. There we go. All right, so we're gonna take. Oh my. Oh, how did he even drive this thing? Oh, this thing is so slammed you can't even turn the tires. Oh, we are going to have to do some major work on this thing. Need to take the suppression bars out of the springs, and that should bring it up to its normal height. Hopefully they're not squatted too much for too long. And oh, turn! So they're not squatted for too long where they're completely useless. There's another little trick in there that it's not the best thing for the truck, but sometimes you can add a little heat to those springs and it'll loosen them up a bit. If you do it too much, though, you completely you'll just lose all the tensile in those strings and in those springs, and they won't have any weight carrying capacity at all. But they may already be ruined, so I have no idea. So we're gonna get this up on the lift and get that started. Probably okay, just leave the tractor down there. I might go back and get it up here. Get it. No, I should just roll right off the top. Come on. Oh, come on. Yeah, there we go. That seems to be a little better. Oh, man, this thing is just too low to even get up in there. Yep, I can't get it up there. Well, I'm high-centered. That's really pathetic. All right, let's see. Ground out. Well, I have to drag that out. Okay, well, let's get the lights turned off. What a joke. Okay, well, we'll have to get the thing into that. So I do have a little bit of a walk here. So I'm sure you don't want to watch me time-lapse this whole thing. So let's not do something really exciting and say we did. Okay. And for working hard all day, I sure do run out of breath easy. There we go. There we go. Let's get turned around here. We'll get that started. And then after this, we will go down and take a look at the second idea that we had. So I had talked to a gentleman named Mr. Ortega. Now, he had owned that large 150-acre field down there some years ago, and it may be off in the bushes, kind of on the verges of the county line. And he said that it might still be there. He's pretty sure. He actually checked that it was still sitting there about 6 months ago. But you can't actually see it because it's hidden away in the bushes. But he's renting that land out to another farmer right now. But he says that he has an old tractor back there. He says not what you'd expect, especially from this area of the country. So we'll take a look at that. I'm gonna probably spend a couple hours here to see if I can get this fixed. So I'll just see you in a bit. All right. So as you can see, I got things kind of a little more reasonable here. I was able to get those shocks extended. I had a pair of off-road tires. I did happen to own a a Lizard back in the day. You know, see if you have those 5-point spokes, set the radius there, and you're good to go. So it was able to get those honestly for free because I just had those laying around. So those got jacked up, got the compression springs out of there, so it's not all lowered up anymore. Put a stirrup on it that I found, and the shed, that green shed over there that I mentioned, right up there, and yeah, no, I think it looks pretty good. Cleaned out the dirt a little bit, peeled that awful tint off there. You know, I don't, you know, I don't need to be hidden. So there we are, our new rig. There we go. And I think that, oh, look at, oh, a turning radius. It's amazing. Much better. All right, I think we can get around in this a lot better. Seems pretty smooth, but so let's talk. So let's go ahead and get that money deducted. He did let us get it for $1,000, which I thought was more than fair, considering that, you know, it was pretty much not, you know, he didn't need it anymore, and it only cost me about, you know, $500 to get it fixed up. So all in all, out about $1,500. So not too bad, not too bad. And that included new spark plug changes, oil. It didn't have to boil out the gas tank, thank goodness. So that was nice. Now we can go down and check out here. I did talk to Mr. Ortega, like I said, and we're going to go down and take a look at his field and see what he says. Oh, she picks up nice. Well, I was able to secure down, if you do see in the back there, gooseneck hitch. So that'll raise our possibilities. I did get that bolted down with the safety chains and stuff like that, so that'll be good. But anyway, I will go down here. We're going to have to go down south of the Case dealership. And he says down in the lower southeast end of the map, way down there. So he said you might be surprised. He said I might be surprised at you know, how it looks and stuff like that, and it's not something that you would typically see in this part of the world. He says it's actually it's an old Russian tractor from like the Soviet era. The thing is ancient, and you know, he hasn't had use for it forever. He's not really sure if it starts. So you know, we do have 2 fresh 12-volt batteries in the back of the tool bed there, and I got some essentials, you know, some work tools and stuff like that, and see if at least we can get it functional. And we'll see what kind of price he wants for that. I can't see it, you know, going for too much, but you know, it depends on how much horses it gets. I mean, if it puts out about 220 horses, and maybe it might be a good deal, because that would be perfect. You know, I mean, even just a flat 200 would be good, but you know, at least 220 is going to make our headroom a lot easier for hauling this stuff. So so it's just down this far edge here on the far side of this field. So let's take a look at our map really quick. So we are in comparison to. Okay, so all right, perfect. All right, let's go take a look here. Oh, Oh, these people are crazy. I swear. Oh, yeah, that's where I need those off-road tires. Yeah. Well, the paint's nicked up already, so I'm not too worried about that. Looks like they're growing, what is that? Sunflowers? Yep, there is Mr. Ortega. Samuel. Didn't even know his last name. Oh, taters. Recognize potatoes. Alright. So he said it's just down here about most of the way. Let's pull out our map here. Let's see. Huh. I don't know. It could be somewhere back here, maybe a little farther. I don't know how far back. Oh, gall. Oh, I think I got myself in a mess here. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get out and search by hand here. See if maybe we can find it. Should be somewhere around here, right? Gotta be somewhere. Said it was towards the end of the field. Are we even close to the end of the field yet? Oh, we're not even close to the end of the field. Okay. Well, let's keep going this. I'm gonna get out towards the edge so I can actually see the edge of the field. There we go. That's much better. Actually see what's going on. And I'm not seeing anything. You guys see anything? Said it was way kind of back in the bushes. Wait a second. Oh, I think I see something. A little touch of red back there. Okay. What? Wow. 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 That is a big tractor. Three-point hitch on it. Woo. I mean, that is super big. Oh, it's dusty and dirty and oh. Well, let's give it a whirl. Okay. Ugh. Great. Everything's in Russian. That's not going to help me much. Okay. All right. Well, let's see how this goes. Wants to. Really wants to. Huh. All right, let's get out. Oh, it almost. Wait. Oh, dang it. All right, let's get in here and take a look. Okay, compressor. See what we got over here. Everything looks. Oh, is that oil leaking out of the compressor? Well, yeah, if the air compressor isn't working, that means that you're not going to get. You're not going to. Yeah, it's definitely not going to get the compression ratio that you need in there, especially if that limiter is not working. All right, so let's go back to wherever. Oh no, figures. Oh, there's the truck. Okay. Okay, I think we got it figured out. And flip this switch and see if we can get her turned over. Oh, she lives. Wow. Well, it appears I found a small instruction manual tucked away in the glove compartment there. Looks like it reads their hydraulics, doors, rotate the windows. That's pretty neat. Probably definitely want to get some air in here. Ooh. Okay. Sounds good. The rear hydraulics. Let's test and make sure that those work. Go. Hydraulics up and down. Okay, we'll go ahead and leave those up. That looks good. Awesome. All right, well, let's I guess the final test. Let's see if we can get her moving. Ooh, wow, listen to that thing. Oh, this thing is a beast. Oh, 13 and almost 14 tons of vehicle. That's literally twice as heavy as the Valtra. Well, I think that is the way that we want to go. So I'm going to call up Mr. Ortega here and see what he was asking for that. 1 second here. Hello? Okay, so I did talk to Mr. Ortega. We finally settled on a price. It's a little bit more than I wanted to pay, but he originally wanted 22,000, which I thought was just completely out of sorts. I mean, the vehicle's 40 years old plus. I mean, it's 1970s Russian technology, but we can keep it running. I mean, they don't get much simpler than that. So, but I did agree to, we'll do it for 18. Go ahead and get that transferred out here. Got the Venmo set up. So, okay, so we did get that taken out, transferred $18,000. And I did call one of the boys, and I'm going to have him follow me out with this. His dad's actually over at the case shop right now, and he said he'd just run down here and drop him off. I'm going to have him follow me back in the Lizard, and when he gets here, we will see in just a moment. Okay, there we go, and as you can see, we got that extra fuel in there. It's not a lot, but it'll get us home. She doesn't move super quick, but she'll get the job done. She just keeps on moving. Yeah, he's right behind. Oh, I don't want to destroy his field. Oh. Oh. Major Dicey. Oh, Major Dicey. Oh, gosh, I hope he doesn't try that in my truck. I'm just going to keep this thing off the road. Yeah, he's following right behind. They're probably looking at me crazy. What is he doing? We are going to sidewind it here. We're just going to go past the gas station here. There must be a road bump or a pothole or something as they're coming out of there, because everybody stops. I don't understand. All right, so yep, he's still following, and we're going to cut up by. Wow, this thing articulates like crazy. I get used to driving this thing. Maybe I should have gone to the car wash. You think this thing would have fit in the car wash? That would be funny. People would be like, no, it ain't happening. There's way too much rig to be putting through it. But I think this will more than suit our needs for what we need to do. I think it'll be great. I think it can haul the cedar. I think it can haul pretty much anything that we need to. It's definitely a beast. But you're definitely not going to have any issues. And it'll suffice us in the meantime until we can make some money. We don't have a lot. Luckily, we do have that grain that can be harvested and sold. But more importantly, actually probably needs to be put in with the chickens because they're going to make us much more money than selling that grain. So we may just have to tough it out for a little bit, a little beans and ramen. Anyway, looks like everybody's following along pretty good, so I will see you back at the farm. Well, thanks for joining us. I hope you do enjoy my content. Please like and subscribe if you do, and we will see you next time. Bye now.